Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop right into it, Pisces. I want to say I do apologize for the inconvenience. I know I left off. I was supposed to be reading Pisces with all zodiac signs. I think I left off on Libra that was coming up next. But, it's a lot about me y'all just don't know. Like, I've been going through some shit with some people that I love, and it has really taken me aback. Like, I lost my spirit, my confidence, my loves. You know what I'm saying? People in my life that mean something to me, and it was just like absolutely nothing that I can fucking do about it to save them, and that kind of took me out for a minute. Like, I had been struggling with that for about 5 years, fighting and trying to save these people. But in the end, it didn't work out best for me. It didn't work out best for my heart. It didn't work out best for the people that had to leave, but I didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know how to deal with it, and I'm still not over it. And I don't think in life I would ever be over it until a reuniting happens. But things were beyond my control. I own nobody. You know what I'm saying? And reality slapped me in the face. But one thing I could say, it's really not my guilt to carry. But it still hurt, and I still feel bad. And I got to try to figure out a way to move on, with this weight on me. So I decided to still show up after I had to go through that transformation. But I decided to still show up and still try to at least do the things that I like to do. And I'm at a place where I'm learning not to let my setback set me back on every level that I'm on. If it's something you doing that make you happy, keep doing it. Even though you're going through trials and tribulations, even though you had a tower moment and all these transformations, still show up. And that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the person, like, if I fear it, I'm going to get up and do anyway. If it hurts to move past, move on, I'm still get up, show out, do my daily walk, drink the tea, stretch or whatever you got set for yourself. I'm trying to make sure that I still show up for myself. I'm learning how to love myself. I let go of something that I love to love me. And it ain't a man. Okay, it's not about a relationship. It's just that I couldn't save the people that I love the most in my life because of the people that I love the most in my life. If that makes sense to y'all. So I'm hurting right now. But enough of me ranting on. I just wanted to kind of give a little something for those who look forward to seeing me, or those who like my videos, or those who just want to hear me, more than I've been showing up. I know consistency is a thing, but real life is a thing too, but this is real to me. I enjoy this. I love this. I feel at home when I sit down and pick up these cards and talk to y'all. It's a lot of other things I could talk about other than relationships. And I think that's the areas I need to go on and hit, because those are the more real for me. I'm sitting up here in a relationship I'm good with, you know what I'm saying? And, whatever, but at the end of the day, I lost people I love because of the people I love. And I didn't know how to handle it, and it took me out. It really did. But I'm coming to be more consistent. I'm coming to show up for myself. I'm coming to make sure that I stay balanced. And I can't just fall apart because something is no more at this moment. At this moment. I don't think it's a forever thing, but at this moment, it's not here, and it hurts deeply. So anyway, I'm back, Pisces, and I'm going to start those love readings all over, but give me a couple weeks because I don't think I'm ready to do that all in one day right now because it takes a lot of time. And I'm not sure if I could hold the throne that long in the condition I'm in, but I will show up every day with more than one reading. I'm talking about more consistent, more content, not just once a day. That's why I was going once a day, because I've been fighting this battle for like 5 years, like I said, and I can only sometimes get one video out early in the morning or late at night, but I'm a little bit more free now. Not free physically, well, yeah, free physically, but free in my spirit, free in my soul, realizing that I can't take on this world all by myself. You need people. You do. You really do. You need people. Yeah. We were not placed here to handle everything on our own. And I tried to be that. I was that. I'm capable of that. I can be that if that's what I need to be. But not forever. And that was my biggest misunderstanding. I took it for granted. I didn't see it moving on, leaving, walk away, disappearing. I thought it was a forever thing. In this situation, you would expect it to be a regular thing, because it's people you love who damaged the people you love, or messed up a situation for the people you love by the people you love. It's a messed up situation, but I got to deal with it. I can't let it be the thing that stops me, even though it's the thing that stopped me. But I'm back, Speak positive affirmations for me if you can. Send hope and peace my way if you can, love, and y'all remember too, not to take everybody in your life for granted. Not to automatically just assume you're going to grow old with people and that they going to always be there, and that, nothing could tear that apart. Because I came in it with that mindset, because it's people I love, and I do anything for the people I love. But this time I couldn't. The way this shit lined up, I wasn't in alignment to make that sacrifice anymore. I damn near gave up my life for it. I was willing to sacrifice myself over and over and over for it. The universe, the alignment that I'm in was like, we can't do that to you no more. Your days of suffering is over. It's time for you to heal and rebuild and get yourself together. This is not your fault, because I've went around blaming myself. It's not your fault. You did all you could, and what you couldn't do, you tried. I talk all that shit for real. I always say this line, and those who watch me know, if helping you hurts me, I can't help. Not in this fucking situation. Helping hurt me to the core, hurt me to where I almost lost everything. I'm in a position where I still can. But they was worth that sacrifice. They really were. All right, because I'm about to choke up, so let's hop into this reading. We gonna check up on the energy of your person after I get this information from you on your soul's journey. All right. So, what is the energy for Pisces here on the soul's journey? Thank you for listening. All right. So, energy for Pisces on their soul's journey. Pisces, you have lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. Okay, and I can take this and accept this for me too today. I resonate with this right now. Okay, so lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. This is the unit number 18, right? This is it averages out to a number 9, which is the end of a cycle. You know, it's time to release something. It's time to move forward. You've been waddling around in whatever energy you've been in for too long, and that ain't what's destined for you. Okay, your life is you have a mission, and it's time for you to take a different course in life, a different path, you know, a different avenue. Right? So come up out of this darkness. There is light. If you lead a house, if you lead a building, if you lead an apartment, if you lead a job, whatever it is that got you suffering in silence and holding on to things that no longer serve you, things that had already happened, that happened years ago, and you still let it affect you today. It's time to head towards that light and go ahead and release the darkness. Find the balance in everything that you do, even your joy. Okay, find a way to let go of what no longer serves you from the past. Take what do, leave the rest. All right. So this is the message for you here on the Soul's Journey, Pisces. All right, so let's hop right in. Let's check up on the energy of you and your person, and let's see how they feeling about you when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Remember to take these energies how it resonates for you. If it's not your story, don't try and make it fit, all right? You can stick around to the end. There may be something that becomes relevant to you, but if not, you can carry on to the next video respectfully. All right, so let's hop right in. What is the energy for Pisces and their person? Okay. How does this person feel about Pisces? Okay, we got the Two of Wands. Somebody who's looking towards the future. Somebody who's ready to move on, take the next step. Okay, somebody who wants to be in your life. You got somebody who wants to be in your life. And look at this wand stuck, you know. It's like, let's put something behind us and let's just move forward and recreate or reinvent our connection. Okay, so there's somebody who want to work it out. Somebody who willing to make change. Somebody who willing to recreate. Why am I talking crazy? Recreate the Nine of Swords. Somebody who's in reverse, who no longer fears what other people say, what other people think, who is ready to like literally put the past behind them and move forward to recreate something better, something that's not so cold, you know, not so detached. Okay. I feel like this is a situation where the people around judge this relationship. Okay. And whoever was around judging this relationship had an effect on you or your person. Take the energy how it resonates. And somebody has now put that chapter behind them. Somebody has now released the fear of judgment of people who don't matter, people who ain't in this. Okay. So that's that wand. Right, locking that fear back and let's move forward. Let me reinvent myself. Let me recreate this relationship. Let me show up and show you that I want to be a part of your life in spite of what the world says or think. Okay, so this is probably what's the issue in y'all relationship. Okay, this person in the heart of it, the fool, wanting a new beginning, to start over, trusting this situation, trusting what they feel for you is true. Ready to, you know, just move forward on what they feel. Okay, a Three of Swords in the reverse. Sorry for hurting you, breaking your heart, being cold and detached or distant. Okay, this is somebody who's apologetic about hurting you. Okay, if they hurt you in any type of way or because of embarrassment or whatever, they do apologize for that. Ten of Swords. Okay, they ready to have a new day. Okay, they ready to, you know, end all this torture, pain, hurt, the mind, the games, the talk, the gossip, you know, all of that. They ready to put it behind them and have a new day. So the old person, the old them, the old version of them that let fear control them or what other people say and think control them, that's over for this person. Okay, which lets me know that their love for you is a little strong enough to fight through the judgment. Okay. What's challenging this relationship? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Figuring out how I'm going to take responsibility over this situation, how I'm going to balance it out because I want to be happy. I want to enjoy my life, right? I want to enjoy my person. So the challenge is just bringing it into balance, stepping to you, talking to you, figuring out a way how to get in, how to have this conversation, how to ground this situation, and how to love and enjoy each other. Okay, what's crossing the energy is the Page of Cups. Okay, and this may be something that's unexpected. Okay, but this is somebody who is following what they feel, listening to the voice that lives within. Okay, someone who needs to mature up a little, especially when it comes to judgment of others. Okay, I feel like that's what stagnated this situation. But someone's finally realizing that they need to listen to the voice within and follow that when it comes to loving you. Okay, so Two of Wands, ready to reinvent, recreate this relationship, ready to put the past behind. The doubt, the fear, the judgment. Okay, Ten of Cups. Someone who wants their heaven on earth right now. They want their happily ever after to be with you. Okay, someone maybe merging families, maybe want to create a family, start a family, but some closeness. Somebody who really wants to be happy with you or make up for what they've taken from you. Right? Someone who wants you to be happy. Somebody who wants you to trust them. Okay. What else comes with this Two of Wands for Pisces and their person? And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is someone who definitely will be there for you through thick and thin. Okay. Someone who is compassionate and do have feelings, but also strong, structured, and motivated. This is someone who, if you're not on the next level, that will take this connection to the next level as far as in the material world. This is someone who may like to lavish you with gifts. They may start showing up for you, bringing you flowers or bringing you gifts or making sure the bills are paid and the lights are on. This is somebody who's willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. This is somebody who's loyal and very sure about who they are. Okay, and what they can do. They just had to decide. They had to make a decision. Okay, and they chose you. They chose to move forward with you, to be happy with you, to create something stronger with you. In spite of my fears, in spite of the judgment, in spite of what people say, I'm still going to show up for you, Pisces, because I love you and you make me happy. Right? So fuck what everybody else is talking about. Look what's crossing that. The Four of Wands. Somebody who wants to achieve and build a stronger foundation with you. Probably move together or start like that family I was talking about. Or maybe just get into this place with you was the goal. Maybe that was building a foundation to finally stand up and fight for my relationship. Okay? This may be something that was hidden or something that couldn't get right because of outside influences. So this person is no longer in fear of showing their heart. Okay? Right. They've woken up to something. The Hangman. Okay? A light bulb done went off in their head. Okay? They still stuck in certain places, but they aware of it. And they figuring out a way to change things, right? How I'm going to move now, okay? So maybe this hasn't happened yet, okay? But maybe this is what the next interaction with this person will bring. A new sense of value, a new perspective on how to move, a new way to create something strong in this relationship without fear and without judgment, okay? So, this is somebody who trying to really figure out a way how to get past everything y'all been through to recreate something. And it seems like they have a pretty good idea on how they can do it. But like I said, the challenge is finding the balance, talking to you about it, choosing joy over disruption or over peace over chaos, right? So it's definitely somebody who's aware and then got in tune with what they feel and no longer allowing fear to stop them from doing what they want to do. Okay, basically not letting the world around steal their destiny, the destiny that they have with you. Whoa, 4 cups. Okay, this is what I said. They stuck in certain areas because I don't know what that judgment did to you, how that made you feel when this person was acting in that behavior, letting the world around them control them. So they still have a fear of you rejecting them, of you not seeing this as real. Okay, so I think it's in the mind with the hangman, the perspective. Okay, so I think this may be just them hoping you don't reject them, hoping that you can see that this love is real that they have for you. The offer that they're making to you is a real one, you know. So yeah, that's why they may be, still stuck on certain little stuff because they want to be sure that you sure. Okay, they know what they want to do. They coming forth anyway. They gonna offer you this solid new beginning. Okay, they trust in this. This is what their intuition is leading them to do. This is what their God is telling them to do. This is the direction they're being pushed in towards you to make it real, to make it happen, to live in your truth and love who the fuck you want to love in spite of the people that's around judging. Right? Because they don't got to deal with this. You do. Okay? So this person wants a new beginning. Okay? A new beginning. And it's the 7 of Swords. Okay? And I think this 7 of Swords is just them realizing how the outside world could steal your joy and steal your happiness. When you so busy wrapped up in what other people say or think, you lose yourself in that. You lose other people in that. When you're not strong enough to stand up and stand your ground, you let people steal the love of your life or the way something could have went. It all changes when you allow others to dictate your life or your relationships because of their words. So this person is trusting in themselves because they realize they have played themselves for a fool. They are at the point where I could actually lose out on Pisces, or someone that I love. So I feel like this is what they don't want to happen anymore. They don't want this relationship to pass them by for being a fool, for letting the world around them judge situations for them. Somebody else's opinion meant something to this person. So they may have some issues within themselves that they need to work out on, maybe confidence, Okay, that 7 of Swords, hear what they feel for you because of what other people say or think. Right. And we got the Queen of Swords too. Okay. And I feel like this is this person, standing up to that past, standing up to the people who, maybe it's their family members, to the people who got something to say about their connection to you. I feel like this is them cutting the cords and saying what they truly feel, speaking their truth, being real. You know what I mean? They just keeping it real with the people around that got something to say. Okay? The lies they spread it, the lies they told. It's like this person coming to some form of realization. And it's like no matter what nobody say or do now, they're speaking their truth. This is their truth. Okay? Okay? So the 3 of Swords literally is them not wanting to hurt you anymore. Not wanting you to feel like they're hiding something or like they're playing games with you or like they care what other people say at this point. So I feel like this is them not wanting to hurt you, wanting to heal, or mend this connection, mend your heart. Okay? This is someone who you don't want you to leave. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want to hurt you. Okay? I didn't mean to, or I don't want to hurt you. I don't want it to continue to go this way. I don't want you to walk away. I don't want you to go find this 10 of Cup with somebody else when your 10 of Cup is right here. Okay? So this is like an apology coming. A chance to try to save it. This is somebody who's going to try to save their relationship. They just hope that you trust them and don't think that they're a liar, because however long this been going, I get the energy that somebody feeling like this is it, it's done. And then you got somebody who, like, right at that moment when you ready to walk away, here they come pouring out their heart and trying to fight for this and really start to be real and realize that, like I don't care what they say. Like somebody who probably thought you would always be there, and the way it was rocking, it could rock like that. Because I know one thing, a Pisces, when you hurt and you said something and this person ain't responding well to what you asking for, because I know Pisces will tell a person how to fix the situation, will tell a person exactly how you make me feel or how you hurting me or how that bothers me. And if you keep speaking that language and your person is unreceptive to that, you go numb, you go quiet, and one day you just gone and they don't even know what hit them. So I think somebody in their relationship at that point to where there's no more words that need to be said off of my end. I already spoke my piece. I talked till I was blue in the face. I tried and tried and tried. And now I'm ready to move because my heart ain't broke no more. I done healed while hurting. And it's just time to move now, right? So that's this person, just don't want you to leave and showing up at that moment where they realize they could lose you forever. And they honestly, truthfully, I do see this person don't care about the outside world or whatever been going on and really wanting to focus on this situation. But for some people, it may be too little too late. Because for some people, the damage is done and sometimes you can't come back from the choices you already made, right? So, yeah, this person don't want you to walk away. They going to try to save this relationship. Okay, they going to communicate their thoughts and feelings. Okay, they going to be begging. 9 of Wands, not giving up. I realize how I hurt you. I realize how this fucked you around mentally. I realize how I threw up these walls and didn't let you in. I didn't, give you what you needed. But this is me begging you to stay. This is me begging you not to leave. This is me begging you to give me chances to make it right, to let me show you, right? That's why that 4 of Cups is here, because I feel like they still have that fear that you might not believe that this offer is real because of the past, So it's like with the 10 of Swords, they willing to show you like I've put all that shit down. I am no longer in that energy field of caring. I want a new beginning here. I want to fix it. I want to make it right. Like, can you please give me a chance? This is them admitting to all the secrets, all the wrong. This is them trusting that if they speak the truth and cut the cords to what they need to cut the cords to, that you will see that this offer is real. That you will see that they will take care of you, provide for you, recreate the relationship. So it's like they're done and they want a new beginning, right? They're more focused now on reinventing this relationship, reassuring you that their focus is on you, that you all could build this relationship. So I see this 8 of Pentacles as them going hard, them with their boot in your neck, them not letting up on letting you go, them focusing on you. Trying to focus on themselves too and trying to show you that they're man enough or woman enough to fix it, to be focused, to have just one person, to not let anything outside of y'all confuse this situation anymore. This is them actually showing you that they can do this, that they want you, that you're the only one. Begging you not to give up on them, not to walk away from them. Okay? So that's where they stand. That's where they stand, wanting to fix it. Then we got the King of Cups. This is someone who's grew up a little bit. Someone who tapped into their emotions. When it get real and you threaten to lose your man or your woman, you realize how much you care for people and you got to stop fucking playing. And that's what this King of Cups did. I understand what I did was wrong. I understand how I made you feel. I understand the outside influences. I understand how that affected me. But I'm here. And I'm showing you right now today what I feel. So this is somebody who ready to be emotionally available, who may not have been emotionally available before, but they're ready to be emotionally available now. And sometimes I can't stand when you're done. Why you couldn't give me that the whole time? Why we had to play these games? Why I had to go through all this turmoil and chaos? Why we have to, me have to threaten to leave you for you to understand that, you want me or that you love me. Like, why? Like, okay, maybe them just my questions, okay? But I'm just saying, like, maybe the Pisces feel that way. Maybe that's where the rejection may come in at, because don't trust. The Seven of Swords, somebody's not trusting that what this person is saying is real. What they promise to deliver is real because of the past. They're like somebody lost in the ruins of the past. Let that shit go. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that chapter is over. It's time to move on every level. If you've been struggling with your relationship and shit that's been going on, but you over it now and you able to move on, and they, I don't know, maybe sometimes things can be fixed. But the challenge is to bring it into balance, to take responsibility for what you want. If a person, I was letting little things, but I always was still good to you. I always still loved you. It was just you psychic, borderline psychic, Pisces. Can't nobody get too much off on you. And sometimes your presence is strong and it intimidates people. And, especially if you all the way tapped in and in tune. I don't even think you'll be in that space. But, you're waking up. A lot of people, period, are just becoming more aware of themselves and put themselves first above all, and even let's just see, why is this Two of Pentacles a challenge? Okay, why is it so hard to bring this situation into balance and take responsibility for somebody's joy and happiness? Okay, because I feel like somebody's rejecting the situation. That's why it's so hard to get it together now, because sometimes the damage be already done. So why is this Two of Pentacles in the challenge? The Five of Swords. Okay, because like the way you talk to me, right? The way you try to overpower a situation, sometimes people can feel shut down by somebody else's voice. It's like, how can I be happy when you never listen to me? You never let me talk. You just over talk me. You just, you hurt me with words, because this person got 3 swords in their hand. You hurt me with words. Okay, so somewhere, the damage may already be done, and somebody may not trust that this is real, that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, or maybe you just only showing up because I'm ready to walk away. But with that Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords to the King of Cups, I really feel like this person is ready to focus on being emotionally available and really cutting out all the gossip and trauma and pain that from the past. I really do feel that way, but ultimately decisions are yours. Take the energy how it resonates. The decision is yours to make, whether you gonna trust it or not, right? But it's the way somebody talked to you in the past that affected the way you feel about them. So what else comes with this Two of Pentacles? And it's the Seven of Wands in the reverse. That's the only thing that came in the reverse, and it's like, to surrender something, to open up, to release, right? It could speak of failures, or not feeling protected by this person, not feeling safe and secure with them. That's the thing. I don't even feel safe with you no more to be happy, to have peace, right? What's crossing this energy, Pisces? And it's the Page of Pentacles, okay? And this is somebody who played the backfield. Somebody who just doing what they got to do, taking care of what they got to take care of. And it's just like, I ain't looking for nothing. I got too much responsibility. Do I want to offer something? Yes. So if you really want to be with this person, second chances are available. But if you're done, you're done. If you want to just disappear, because that's what this Page of Pentacles do, is just not seen, not heard. but heavily dependent on. Okay, and it's time to come out. It's time to express. It's time to expose. It's time to speak your truth, to tell your story. Right? It's time for you to open your mouth too and stop taking on all the responsibility and packing it down and holding on to it. It's time to let go of certain things as well. All right. So Pisces, this is the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a practical self-care oracle to close out the read. Okay, so what does Pisces need for their highest good? Pisces, ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels wants to support you. Okay, so open up, talk to people, Pisces. Look, right here by the Queen of Swords. Sometimes y'all could just say, you know what, fuck it, my mind made up, boop, this is it. But I feel like this is just to encourage you to open up and speak. You know, if somebody wants to help you, let them help you, right? They may be your angels in a physical form. Allow somebody to help you in whatever area you need help in. Just like I said on my shit, you can't do everything by yourself. When you feeling hurt or misused or abused, you want to shut down and shut out everybody and figure it out all on your own and come back when you are healed as a strong bitch or a strong man. You know what I'm saying? No, allow somebody to nurture you through your situations. You cannot do it all on your own. That's the cycle that needs to change. You've been doing it on your own for so long. You don't even know how to open up. You don't even see help when it's there available. Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels wants to support you. The universe is going to send people in to support you in whatever you're going through, Pisces, whether it's love, romance, or relationships or something else. You have support, okay? And you cannot deny it when it comes. You have to learn to accept, or you have to allow the flow of abundance in. All right? So this is the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see which chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we could say to ourselves each and every day. Pisces, you have the 4th chakra, and this is the heart chakra, and this one is relevant to peace. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. So peace is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.